Liverpool is more than a football club. It is a story born from a city shaped by work, struggle, and unity. As the sun rises over the River Mersey, the docks and streets of Liverpool awaken, carrying with them the echoes of generations. This is where the story begins, not with glory, but with identity. In the late 19th century, football was still finding its place in English life. In 1892, after disagreement and division, a new club was formed at Anfield. What began as a consequence of conflict would soon become a symbol of belonging. Liverpool Football Club was born, rooted deeply in its city and its people. The early years were defined by simplicity and determination. Players wore heavy kits, the ball was made of leather, and the pitch was often muddy. Yet even then, there was something different. The club grew alongside the working-class community, becoming a source of pride and escape from daily hardship. Football was not just entertainment, it was hope. As decades passed, Anfield transformed into a fortress. The stands filled, voices grew louder, and tradition took shape. Through wars, economic struggles, and social change, Liverpool remained constant. Families gathered around radios, listening in silence and anticipation, sharing moments that would be remembered for a lifetime. Then came a revolution, a new way of thinking, a new belief system. Discipline, unity, and trust became the foundation. Liverpool was no longer just competing, it was leading. The crowd responded, and the Kop emerged as a force of nature, a wall of sound that carried the team forward. The success followed. Trophies arrived, seasons blended into dominance, and Liverpool stepped onto the European stage. Nights under floodlights became legendary. Across the continent, the red of Liverpool stood for intensity, resilience, and excellence. At home, the city celebrated together, generation after generation, passing the love of the club down like a family heirloom. But history is not only written in triumph. Tragedy struck, and the city fell silent. In moments of unimaginable loss, Liverpool stood together. Grief was shared, tears were collective, and remembrance became sacred. Through pain, the bond between club and community grew even stronger. "You never walk alone" was no longer just a phrase, but a lived truth. From that strength came renewal. A new era brought new challenges, new football, and new expectations. Yet Anfield remained special. Nights under the lights carried the same magic. And then, against all odds, came moments that defied belief, comebacks that rewrote history, victories that reminded the world who Liverpool really were. A new era of energy arrived. Intensity returned to the pitch. Connection returned to the stands. European glory followed once more, and soon after, long-awaited domestic triumph. The city erupted. Decades of patience turned into celebration. Liverpool was back where it belonged. As time moves forward, leadership changes, but identity remains. A new chapter begins with fresh ideas and renewed ambition. Once again, Liverpool stands at the top, champions in the modern game, carrying the weight of history with pride. Today, the story continues. A child stands beside an elder, both facing Anfield, separated by generations, but united by the same love. The stadium lights glow against the night sky, and the crowd slowly fades into the streets, but the legacy never leaves. Because Liverpool is not just about the past, or the present, or the trophies. It is about belonging. It is about resilience, and above all, it is about a promise that echoes through time. This is Liverpool, and this story will never end.